Hello?
Yes, now hello.
No, hello.
Yes.
Okay, our question today is
Shoot.
what's one thing
Oh yeah, that's right.
what's one thing most people lie about in relationships? One thing. I should choose one. Okay.
You don't have to choose one. Actually, I didn't. Oh my God, this coffee is good. Myanmar. You don't have to choose. You don't have to just choose one. I don't think. Just say what do people lie about in relationships.
I think first of all,
I don't have one.
but I have like very general. First of all, people lie to themselves.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not so you can apply it not only for relationship, for every sphere, area of life.
Yeah, but we're specifically talking about
Yeah,
relationships right
so in relationship, first of all, I think people lie to themselves. They lie that they are like satisfied, or maybe um, they pretend like nothing happens. They try to like
now. That's nothing happening. You mean?
yes, nothing happening. Like for example, some women they prefer not to pay attention. For example, um, they think that maybe husband or just a partner has a like partner is cheating on them, but they prefer not to pay attention to that, to pretend like okay, I'm in home, like don't see anything because maybe they financially depend, or they don't want to face this fear to be alone, or to be alone with children, to stay alone. So it's
I
just like an example.
I agree with you that people do lie to themselves about a lot of things. Um, Especially when something negative is happening and you pretend to not see it and pretend like everything is still fine. I agree. I have a different answer here. What do people lie about in relationships? Yes, I do agree that people lie to themselves, but they don't just lie to themselves. I actually had it broken down into stages of a relationship. So, what do people lie about in a relationship depends on the stage of the relationship. So, like in the first stages of a relationship, so like for example, if you have a Tinder date or whatever, like your first date, what do you lie about? You lie about like your life goals. I mean, you make these little lies you might not even notice to show how how great of a partner you potentially are, and part of it you probably lie to yourself as well, but you generally try to show yourself in the best light possible. And once you already have a relationship, oh, actually, I have an example. One of like I'm not gonna name any specifics here, but I had experience when um, a woman posted her pictures on Tinder that were much older or much younger than what she actually was, so that was misleading, and that was, in effect, a lie. But once you already get into the relationship, you still, like, you can lie about how interested you are in your partner's hobbies, for example.
Oh yeah.
Or you can lie about how your partner's specifics, like, for example, you start a new relationship, your partner really likes, I don't know, baseball, whatever. Could be anything, could be a weird fetish. It doesn't matter, right? But in order, you really like that partner, so in order to be with that partner, you pretend to be interested and be
And accepted.
and accept it and be into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem is, it can backfire in the long run because the preference is not going away, but you're gonna be stuck, liking what you said you did. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, and I would say that uh, you can lead, or what verb should I use? You can. It's actually lying to yourself because you don't want to. For example, if you be if you have been
Mhm.
living alone for maybe or have been single like 4, 5, or 6 years and have been looking for a partner
Mhm.
all this time and you want to have this partner, just any partner, so you stay lying for yourself first of all
Yep.
that um, you will accept it, like for example football, soccer.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. You accept it and you believe in it. You
Yeah.
can truly believe that you will accept it. Or in Russian, there is a phrase "стерпится, слюбится." I don't know how to translate it.
I don't know how to translate that one either. It's like it's more like no, I can't translate it like the way the phrase actually is, but I would translate it something along the lines. It'll it'll get better over time. It'll oh God, how do I
Терпеть is.
let me look it up. Let me look it up. I don't know. There is no such word in English because terpet could be to be patient. It could be to endure, like endure pain. All of those are going
Is
to be
endure.
terpet.
I think is more in this phrase. I see like "стерпится." It's like to not to be patient. It's like to be patient, of course.
I'm literally looking it up right now. So, ooh, yeah, okay, it would endure, I guess. Long story short, it's translated to something, everything will be okay.
But it means you should. It's like sacrifice yourself. You know. No.
I'm not done.
Yeah, I know.
So that's number one. Number two is your sexual history in the beginning, in the early stages of a
You're my
relationship.
very first.
Yeah,
You know
exactly. Yeah,
that.
exactly,
You're
right?
my second husband, but you're the very first.
Yeah, whatever. You're, yeah, just like, let's not go there. You're not my first, or my 10th, or my 50th, probably. I don't know. So I don't care. I really don't. I mean, it like this thing. The past doesn't matter to me. Like you don't have any STDs, great. That's all I care about. On all right. So moving on. That's the first stages of a relationship that I thought about. When you're in a relationship, what do people lie about? Money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big
That
one.
was my thought about.
Boy,
Mm-hmm.
money. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Or if you start to get bored in a relationship, you start to flirt with other people, you get a romantic interest, maybe you even get some action, you're definitely going to lie about that. Mostly because you don't want to break the status quo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you want to keep your relationship, you want to keep things as they are. You don't want to start a new life, but you have this thing going on that you're gonna like, you know. So that's another thing that people lie about. And the third thing is the third stage of a relationship. What do people lie about when the relationship's already waning, when it's already growing weak? Is the emotions growing weak along the lines of course, I still love you, still being the key word. All right. So things like that. And what else? Sorry. Oh, I actually wrote it down. I was thinking about this yesterday. Wait.
But money and cheating was my
Yeah, money and cheating for
second and
sure.
third.
And damn it, there was another thing that I thought about. I just went blank.
It's okay.
Crap. Man, it was going so well in my head. Ah, I got it. I remembered it. Another thing that this is already also, I think, a sign of a fading relationship, is you kind of start to avoid intimacy with your partner.
Hmm.
And the real reason you start avoiding intimacy can be a lie often. This is something that I've gone through myself, and it's really hard to say the truth in when something like this happens, when there is no more physical desire, and really, the relation, like just accepting the fact that the relationship is fading on so many levels is tough.
But the key here, I think, is to be honest. Okay, sounds like um, obvious, but to be honest to yourself first of all, and to talk,
To
to
talk.
talk, and to share
Yep.
fears. Um,
I think
mm,
it's a good idea to be an open book in a relationship, because then you have a level of authenticity, then you have a genuine relationship as opposed to a bunch of masks that you switch.
but it's hard.
It's hard if you don't have that setting in you already. If you are set on being an authentic person, being as you are, like that Nirvana song, "Come as You Are."
It's hard in relationship.
It's difficult, it's true.
It's really difficult because sometimes you don't want to be rude, for example. Uh, okay, this is all about how you explain your feelings, right?
Mhm.
If you don't blame your partner, just talk to about yourself, etc. But still, um, like I have that patterns is like to be a good girl, and if I say something um, unconsciously, I afraid to be like not a good like not to be a good girl, unconsciously I can afraid to offend you, like for example you or like another partner. I just say I'm speaking in general,
Hmm. No, I
and
understand.
sometimes it's easier not to speak, you know.
Yeah. Well, not saying something and saying like and telling a lie are different things, so
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's it is related to fading just of relationship. If you don't speak, if you don't share your thoughts, feelings,
yeah, that's true.
you become mm, like opposite of closer.
You grow apart. You grow apart.
You grow apart.
You develop a distance.
Yeah, you develop a distance,
Or you grow more distant.
and with the time it will be bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can end up when you just cannot
Stand with the other person. Is that what you're saying?
stand or overcome this distance,
Yeah, when you
because
just
it's too
when you
long.
grow too far apart. That's
Yeah,
true. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Relationships start and end. It happens all the time. Some
but
people live together for 75 years. Some people can never hold one. My dad never, like, after he divorced my mom, he never had a long relationship with anybody. He was pretty damn happy, actually. Like, he was a truly happy bachelor, and he was a good, like, super positive fellow. So, anyway, if you think of any other ways people lie about in relationships, feel free to write a comment, and we're gonna pick the next one.
oh yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Your turn.
Okay, haven't done that. I don't think I picked one yet.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh God.
Why?
If you had a kid today,
uh
what's the one thing you'd teach them first?
it's gonna be demagoguing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of demagoguery. Well, I'll try not to make it so. That's the topic for tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you had a kid today, what's the one thing you'd teach them first? Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Turn it off. I don't want to get up.